So anytime the melody takes a break, it's nice to just jump up to the upper range with your right hand and to write a short solo. So when the melody takes a break, I'm jumping up to the high range, playing a glitzy solo, and then the melody returns. Another example. So in this example, I do the same thing. The melody's playing. Then the melody takes a break, so I jump up to the high range. So this is what I call glitzy solos. They add a lot of sophistication to your arrangements, but they also add high range, which is what's missing from a lot of people's playing. You know, we've got the bass, we've got the mid range, but a lot of us lack the high range. So these glitzy solos are going to be a really nice arrangement technique which you can add to your playing. So how do you write a glitzy solo? Well, we can use all of our regular soloing techniques. The only difference is we're going to put them up into the higher range. So I want to be playing sort of above this top C. And we can use all of our usual soloing techniques. So those are going to include chord tone soloing, using the root, third, fifth, and seventh of the chord, possibly even the ninth as well. We also have our half step below approach. So you can take all of the chord tones for this D minor 7, you can approach them with a half step below. That sounds great. We can also run up and down the scale. We can also use techniques like tremolos, like this, especially if you take an octave. This can be an effective technique. So we have all of our regular soloing techniques, but in addition, there's a few specific techniques which I always like to use when I use these glitzy solos. The first thing to note is there's a specific rhythm that's very characteristic of jazz. So here I've slowed it down, up to speed it sounds like this. Now this rhythm is an 8th note followed by 2 16th notes. And I like to get this in somewhere in my line. Usually my lines are mostly 8th notes, but if I can get this little rhythm into my 8th note line, then it sounds really sophisticated. You can do it at the beginning of the line, or you can do it in the middle of a line. And often I'll also use this melodic shape where you'll take a note and you'll go up a step and then back to the starting note. So you hear me do it here, sped up, it sounds like this. So you can be running down a scale, and you can add in these 2 16th notes. It just sounds classy. Now to go with this lesson, I'm giving away my 29 Jazz Licks sheet music. This is 5 pages of my best licks, and to download it for free, just click on the link below.